just came from Ken's room and he's gone.
I got a good night's sleep last night after the treatment. He has to be released this morning. He stopped by here about a half hour ago on his way to find you.
Oh, I've been on the move. How is he?
Not great.
How much longer does he have?
They're talking weeks instead of months.
Oh, God. How are you?
Oh, I didn't do any damage getting out of traction last night, so I'm going home, and I don't much care what your brother, the illustrious physician, has to say about it.
Barry, that is not going to help Ken. You can't leave if you're not ready. You'll be flat on your back again.
I won't.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. Kenny needs me on my feet and running interference, and that's where I'll be. I want the time he has left to be as good as possible for as long as possible.
Tell me how I can help. I'll do anything.
I know you will. However...
What?
I don't think I better make comment until you talk to Ken.
Why?
He has some ideas about your ongoing part in all this. I think they're crazy, but then I'm a more selfish person than he is. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have told you that much.
There are a lot of problems that Ken doesn't understand. But on the most fundamental level, he is my friend. And my friend is dying. And I'm not going to walk out on it. I better go find him.
Right.
Barry. I think I love you, too.
It's mutual. Jill, problems with Frank?
With my sister.
Good morning. Or isn't it? Are you all right, sweetheart?
No, I'm not. Drank myself into a stupor last night. Didn't Frank tell you?
Maeve was here when you called.
Yeah. Well, today I'm trying to take a very hard look at myself and what happened and why. And, well, I guess I'm here to, I don't know, confess, receive absolution.
Look, Maeve won't be here for a while. She was planning to do some marketing after Mass. Couldn't I help?
Well, you could always tell me what I already know. That I can't use everybody else's problems as an excuse to my drinking.
That's for sure.
But, Johnny, this particular problem, it seems like it belongs to me, too.
Well, now you're free to discuss it with an absolutely impartial, unbiased observer.
Only you're not.
Well, I wouldn't go...
Hey, Johnny, I got those 4 cases of scotch on the truck. You want to open the hatch?
Yeah, great, Steve. Let me go down and open through the basement to warn the dog what we're doing.
Yeah. You tell him he's nice to me. I'm polite to him.
All right. Excuse me, sweetheart. I'll be right back.
Far from it for me to interfere with the delivery of scotch.
Help yourself to some coffee.
Faith? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to surprise you. Is something wrong?
Tonight on SoapNet, an 18-year-old girl
I have an unwanted pregnancy.
in the crisis of her life.
I don't see myself as a mom.
Now Luke returns for his daughter.
There's no way I'd let you face this alone.
I think I know what I'm gonna do.
Watch General Hospital tonight at 10 on SoapNet. Days of Our Lives, tonight at 11.
On the all-new season of Project Runway, who's got a head for fashion? Tresemme, the hair care line that's the choice of stylists behind the scenes. Tresemme.
Imagine a revolution in cold. Imagine 2 compartments becoming 4. Imagine fridges switching to freezers and back again. The Samsung Quattro Cooling Convertible Fridge. With Samsung, it's not that hard to imagine.
Concerned about bad breath? Listerine Pocket Packs dissolve in seconds, killing bad breath germs to freshen your breath instantly. Listerine Pocket Pack strips. Kill the germs, get instant fresh breath.
With my credit, I never thought I'd qualify for a new computer. But with Blue Hippo, all I need is a home phone and a checking account, and approval is guaranteed.
We're talking to people who have discovered Blue Hippo Funding's Guaranteed Approval Program. It doesn't matter if you have bad credit or no credit because we don't check your credit. Your approval is guaranteed with just an active checking account.
I started my own home business, something I never could have done without a computer.
And if you call and order now, we'll include this ultra-thin 20-inch LCD TV complete with mounting brackets and speakers absolutely free. And we'll also include this color printer absolutely free. These accessories are free when you call and order now.
I don't know why anyone wouldn't take advantage of this. It's a great offer.
Mom, can I go on the computer now?
Just a minute.
This is your chance to get a brand new brand name computer from Blue Hippo, regardless of your credit. And by calling and ordering now, you'll receive this color printer and this 20-inch flat panel LCD TV for free. So call in the next 10 minutes.
Gotcha.
Thanks. I needed a heart attack.
Oh, I thought you liked surprises.
Michael, just stop it now. Michael feels good today.
Kim doesn't.
It's because she's excited and thrilled and nervous and scared. Guess what?
Got another one of those callbacks.
You're pretty smart.
Well, I happen to have this friend who's an actress, and I pick up a little information now and then. And I'm also pretty smart.
I knew I'd feel better if I came here. Feel my hands.
Kim.
I just know that they'll warm up as soon as I start reading. Maybe I should have a drink.
Sure, maybe some coffee will make you feel better.
I think I better have something for my stomach.
You are sick.
No, I'm not. It's all in my head. I've been trying to tell myself that ever since I got up this morning. Michael, will you please help me get my mind off it? Did you mean what you said about having an actress who is a friend? Can we be friends?
Yeah. Yeah, we can be friends now. It's okay.
I'm so glad.
Me too. I went and saw your mother last night. I turned down the rest of the money and canceled the deal. She gave me an argument about it. She wouldn't take back the $5,000 even though I brought all but $500 with me. So, I have decided I'm going to put it in bank and save it and feel good about it. So I go to college on my own, I run my life on my own, I talk to you, you talk to me, and it's our business. She told you.
Yeah.
Great.
What do you care? You already surprised me once today. Could you please tell me how much you impressed her?
No, what'd she say?
She admires you. She liked you.
Well, you're not going to believe this, but I liked her too.
That's so weird. Everything's turning around.
Sure. You married Dr. Bullock. Which reminds me, what does he think about us being friends? Does he know?
Excuse me, I'll be right back.
Michael, have you seen my brother?
No, I don't think he's in yet.
Well, when he gets here, tell him that the accountant's in my office.
Is there a number where you can be reached?
No. I'll be at Ryan's, but nobody should call me there. I have a meeting. It's urgent and private, and I should not be disturbed.
Okay. Are you okay?
Michael, I'm never sick. It's my stomach.
Kim.
Oh, no. Suppose I'm pregnant. No. Not this way, not this. Please, God. Not for this play.
Are you okay?
No.
Well, is there something I can do?
Yes, there certainly is. Just ignore this. As you may well know, I am an alcoholic, and I'm having a little trouble with my problem at the moment.
No, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Well, me too. So would you just ask Johnny to tell Maeve hello and tell them that I'll be by later?
Yeah, sure. Oh, by any chance, have you seen your sister, my attorney, this morning?
No. I saw her last night. I was drunk. Oh, let me guess. You have to cancel an appearance in Tokyo, and that way you and Jill could spend the weekend in Japan and tidy up the legal odds and ends.
No.
Buenos Aires? Toronto? Why don't we try Eastern Long Island?
Why don't we try you just saying what's really on your mind?
Right. I think you're one of the most selfish men I have ever met, and potentially destructive. And you know, I think my sister is the most self-centered, myopic, genuinely stupid woman I know. So I guess that makes you ideally suited for each other. But I don't think that quite justifies having an affair behind Frank Ryan's back. I think that covers most of it.
Did you say all this to Jillian?
No, not quite, because, see, I was too drunk to get organized. And maybe that's why I'm still so angry this morning.
May I ask how the subject came up?
Sure, why not? I'm sure Jill will tell you. You see, I wanted to go out to my family's beach house for some sun and sea air. And I knew Roger wasn't going to be out there because he was on duty. But I went by Frank and Jill's office to see if they might like to take the day out, go out to the beach with me. Frank told me that Jill was locked up in the law library all day. Frank, he considered it. Because, you see, he truly wanted to get out of work and come out and spend the day at the beach. He almost accepted my offer. But then he turned it down because of work. So I drove out to the beach house on my own. And you know what? Jill wasn't in the law library after all.
No. She was with me.
She sure was.
Exactly when did you go to the beach house?
Well, you were on the deck, making your way back to the bed.
Does Frank know about any of this?
Not unless Jill told him last night. And I doubt that, because you see, she's hanging on to this bizarre notion that your relationship has nothing to do with Frank Ryan. And I find that very strange, because if I remember correctly, the relationship that Frank had with Ray, that affected my sister a lot. See, that's another thing about her. She isn't very consistent either.
Faith, it is possible that you don't understand Jillian or the situation quite as well as you think you do.
Yes, I think I do. Thank you.
I'm not so sure we should be discussing this in Ryan's. Would you come for a walk in the park with me?
And do what? Discuss the relationship, the affair that you're having with my sister? Discuss what this would mean to Frank and his son and the rest of this family if they knew what was going on for the last 2 months between the two of you? You have no idea, do you, how awful this is? Or you don't care. what could this all could mean? If you want to take a nice, friendly stroll through the park and discuss it, no, thank you. Faith.
I have got the greatest news.
Every weekday, spend twice the time with the gang from Beverly Hills.
What a way to get acquainted.
With 2 episodes of 90210.
I'm gonna go call Callie. No, Donna. I'll call Dylan.
Double the Dylan, double the David, double the Donna.
You can just call us the 3Ds.
Catch back-to-back episodes of 90210 today starting at 5 with another episode at 6, only on SoapNet.
What can I say, man, other than want a double date?
In Pine Valley, all fortunes are intertwined.
The fool.
And he tried to murder his wife?
The skeptic.
Who the hell are you?
The maverick.
I'm immortal.
The queen.
I am your mother.
When their fates collide, it's heaven or hell. All My Children, tonight at 8 on SoapNet.
I don't know why people don't know about this. I don't know why I didn't know.
I've never heard of this. I'm just shocked.
I just found out that cervical cancer is caused by certain types of a common virus, HPV, human papillomavirus.
A cancer caused by a virus. I didn't know that.
Millions of people already have the types of HPV that can cause cervical cancer and other diseases.
You could have HPV and not even know it.
For most women, HPV clears on its own, but for some, cervical cancer can develop. That's why it's important for you to talk to your doctor about Pap tests.
I'm going to talk to her doctor about ways to help prevent cervical cancer at her next checkup.
I want to tell someone that I love.
I want to tell my daughter.
Tell someone.
Tell someone.
Tell someone.
Need something? To find it locally, you need yellowpages.com.
Spirit, class, sensuality.
I want to know what love is. I want you to show me.
Julio Iglesias, Romantic Classics, a stunning new album by one of the most iconic voices of our time.
Everybody's talking at me. I don't hear a word they say.
Experience the passion of Julio Iglesias as he performs the most irresistible songs of our time. Julio Iglesias, Romantic Classics.
But you were always on my mind.
11 seductive songs together on one CD.
Who's gonna drive you home?
To order Julio Iglesias Romantic Classics, call the number on the screen or log on to juliocd.com.
You're always telling your friends about DirecTV, right? So why not get paid for it? Help us spread the word, and we'll give you $100. Your friends not only get DirecTV's top-ranking service, they can get a free DirecTV Plus DVR and a free portable DVD player. And you get a $100 credit on your DirecTV bill. Got a lot of friends? No problem. There's no limit on how many referrals you can make. Just go to directv.com/refer or call 1-866-GIVE-TO-YOU. Now that's friendship.
Oh, I don't know what to do about Barry. I mean, I love him, but I'm just afraid I'm being dumb, or I will be, by trusting him.
Look, sweetie, Barry's got lots to recommend him, but one thing you must never do is trust him.
That's what I was afraid you were going to say.
Yeah, the first few months after we were married, I thought life couldn't be better, and then it started.
What did?
Oh, the business meetings. You know, important things always having to do with Kenny, and off Barry'd go.
Yeah. Yeah.
You remind me so much of me when I was first with him. I guess that's why I shouldn't feel guilty about telling you all this, huh?
Oh, no, please, I hope you don't. Please, tell me more about you and him.
No.
I really need to know.
I'm telling you this in deep, dark confidence now.
Oh, yes.
I don't want him mad at me. Collecting my old alimony's been hard enough as it is.
I promise, not a word. Let me ask you, was Aviva the only one?
As far as I remember, yeah, Aviva was the only one while we were married. Same as I was the only one while he was married to Bonnie. I guess I should have known he'd repeat himself.
Bonnie?
Yeah, the wife before me. You didn't know.
I guess he didn't think it was worth mentioning.
He's such a cutie.
Wait a minute. You were having an affair with him while he was married to her?
Well, he was fun and he was so unhappy. She was on the road with the band. She was a bassist. You know, I couldn't help wondering in the beginning how anybody could neglect Barry the way she did.
Bonnie.
Yeah. It took me a while to figure out that on the road meant that she was working in a club on the other side of town.
You lied about that, too?
Yeah. But by then I was hooked. Look, honey, you should never feel stupid when it comes to Barry. I mean, the guy is a genius. Oh, you look so sad.
I'm surprised and sad.
Look, at least you found out before you got yourself married to him, right?
Oh, that's something.
He made me believe I was the only one, real one. That all the others, Bonnie or whoever, didn't mean anything, that they were just a pastime until he found me. And I bought it.
I'm sorry he hurt you.
Well, but I had some fun times, too. And then I cried a lot, and now I like him again. You know, it's terrible the way you can't help liking that guy, the little rat.
Elizabeth, you wouldn't happen to know how I might get in touch with Bonnie by any chance?
Oh, sure. Yeah, her name is Bonnie Stylmeister. The group's called the Flip Outs.
Here, let me write this down.
They can be contacted through the Acme Talent Agency in Chicago.
Thank you.
Now, why do you want to go talking to her? Isn't that like putting salt on your wound?
Well, Barry surprised a lot of people. I think, maybe this time he should be the one who's surprised.
Next, seduction rules the bedroom and the boardroom on The Young and the Restless. Then it's All My Children, followed by One Life on SoapNet.
He would risk everything.
You're so crazy.
I'm crazy about you. She would defy anyone
Daniel and I are still together. You've been lying to your father and me all this time.
to legitimize their love.
Unfortunately, you're my son-in-law, and I am your father-in-law.
I get that you don't like me.
But can they stay together forever?
Secrets come out sooner or later.
Get to know Daniel and Lily, Genoa City's sweet young lovers. The Young and the Restless, next on SoapNet.
Every summer, there's a movie that takes you by surprise.
Where'd you play your college ball? I didn't play college ball.
Audiences and critics agree. Invincible is the one film you can't miss. 2 thumbs up. Awe-inspiring. A rousing achievement.
When I told you not to get your hopes up, didn't mean that I wasn't.
If you don't stand up and cheer, you don't have a pulse.
A giant shirt? Were you trying to get me killed here?
Invincible. Inspired by a true story. Rated PG. Now playing.
Stay tuned for an exciting money-making opportunity from SMC. Would you like to make more money, set your own hours, and spend more time with your family? Well, now you can with SMC.
It's amazing, I mean, to go to the mailbox and you get $10,000, $50,000 checks.
I was buried in debt, and I was sitting around one day and I saw an SMC commercial. I felt confident that this would work. My best year gross, I did about $350,000. I was making more money than I ever made in my life.
SMC supports its members with a huge warehouse stocked with thousands of products that you can sell for profits of up to 300% and more. Call right now to request your free information packet. And remember to ask your operator how you can jumpstart your business with $100 worth of free SMC merchandise.
Just pick up the phone and call this toll-free number now. Remember, you have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Call 1-800-605-0576.
What did my sister say to you?
Essentially, what I gather she said to you last night.
Had she been drinking?
No, not this morning. Oh, I am so sorry.
You? No, stop it. I'm sorry. I should have never taken us out to the beach house. It was stupid.
Jillian, don't. Did you explain to Faith that everything between you and me is, I don't know, what's a good word? Temporary.
I couldn't. No one understands the medical situation.
We just go ahead and tell her if it'll make things any easier for you. Everyone's gonna know after I'm dead anyway.
Don't make jokes about that, please. And I can't tell her.
There is no way that I can say it without her thinking that I'm offering some kind of excuse. We don't need excuses. I don't owe any kind of explanation to Faith.
Okay, come on, sit down a minute. You're all worked up.
I've been looking for you.
I've been looking for you.
How do you feel?
Better.
Did they tell you?
No, just leave that alone. I have something more important to talk to you about.
All right.
Now, you're not gonna like it. I don't like it, but try and keep still and listen.
Okay.
I am sorry I got you into this.
Into what?
Loving me. Well, not from my point of view, God knows. From yours.
Ken.
No, shh. You see, I understand better now what you and Frank are to one another. I know him better now. I know you. I guess as well as I've known anyone in my life.
I hope so.
And I love you. And I want you to go away and be happy and love Frank and get married and do all the things you planned. I don't want you part of my dying.
Can't believe you're saying this to me. How can you ask that?
Because it's what I want. You know, Faith accused me of monumental selfishness, and she's probably right. I want to say goodbye to you now, and I want you to remember me, us, like this, loving each other and wanting each other alive.
Well, this is one hell of a time to ask me to do that.
Yeah, well, I thought that I could keep the illness a separate issue apart from you and me. Yeah, I really did. I thought that we could end it and before I got in real trouble and you wouldn't need to know.
But I do know. And I am a part of this, and what I want counts too. And what I want is to share this with you, all of it. I don't want to leave you until I have to.
And that's now.
I can't believe it. You're acting just like Seneca did. You're defining me. You are telling me who I am and what I need and what I don't need, and that is the one thing that I will not and I cannot tolerate.
Sorry about that.
No, don't bother with your pseudo apologies. You just accept this fact that I have come this far with you, my friend. And I am not going to back out.
All right, look. I don't want Frank to know, for your sake, but also for mine. And not for any logical reasons, but just because I don't want him to share it. Can you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Barry knows, and Faith knows. If we end it now, there is a good chance that it will stop with the two of them, and you and Frank won't have to deal with it.
No, you leave Frank to me. I will deal with Frank and me.
It's important to me, too.
Oh.
What is most important is preserving what we have had since spring and protecting it from what is going to happen in the next couple of months.
I love you. I love you, and this is my life, too, and you can't do this by yourself.
Yes, I can. It's done.
Jill, was that Ken?
Yes.
Where's Faith? What's going on up here?
Catch Days of Our Lives tonight at 11, Days at Night, only on SoapNet.